Yo, you know the vibes. First episode G Talk 2020 with your boy Tone Diesel, DJ Don Ron,
Yes, sir.
Cannabis Critic. We got Meechie in this bitch. You know, it's a family affair.
Let's go.
So man, how y'all feeling, man? First episode 2024. We in
Good,
here,
man. It's a new year.
no doubt.
Everything going on.
No doubt. We dedicating this one to Boss Chav.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
for
sir.
sure.
RIP my dog. RIP my brother, man.
Rest
We
in
back.
peace, man.
You already know the
Peace.
vibes.
Brought
For
to
sure.
you by, sponsored by Onlee Leafz,
Onlee Leafz, you know.
black brand out here.
That's me and Meechie brand we got going on.
Oh yeah.
So we
You know
trying
what
to
I mean?
take over the rack, take over the shop.
Yeah, we'll get into all that in a minute. But right now, we're going to go ahead and let the guests introduce themselves because, you know, we always do a good job. But, you know, we got my boy Meech in the building, like I say. Been knowing him for some years now. My neighbor then just clicked and end up being in the same type of circle. So it's crazy having him on the guest. Then, you know, we got this old man in here. His old man is a Chicago legend. He's a national legend. So, you know what I mean? We going to let him talk his story tonight, too. So we in here.
Oh, for sure,
Sir,
for sure,
sir.
for sure.
So,
All right, go ahead.
Oh, it's on me? Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Pep, go ahead.
Hey, this is Big Pep, man, and I just want to wish everybody a happy holidays, you know, and man, you know, we here, and to be blessed in here is to be here.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying, T?
Yeah.
And man, a lot of people been going through a lot of things, man. I see a lot of things. You got to pay attention to what's going on in the world, man.
Real shit.
And it's some real stuff going on, man. And y'all just gotta just take y'all face out of them phones and watch the news.
Yeah.
And then make your own discernment of what you feel like your next step should be
Real talk.
as far as your family.
Real talk. Real talk. I feel that. So tell us about growing up in Chicago and where you from and how your life came about to how you here now.
Ooh, man, we'll be here about 3 days, man.
For sure, for sure.
Continuously,
Give us
man.
the-
But the short version, man, you know, growing up, I grew up in Altgeld Gardens.
Yeah.
Man, back in the late 70s, early 80s, man, that's when, you know, it was either you was going to rise up or you going to bow down.
Yeah.
You know, the strong was strong and the weak was weak.
Real talk.
And man, it was back then before even the mob came about, man. Everybody had little cliques, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I lived in a certain block and other guys lived in another block, so each block had their own thing.
Yeah.
Man, we were fighting every day. That's one thing about this stuff, man. You gonna fight every fucking day,
Real
man.
talk.
You know what I'm saying? So you got kind of like good with your hands.
Yeah.
And you know, you fighting everybody you growing up with, so you know the Gardens is confined. So everybody that you done fought right now, you know, I got 40 and 50-year-old friends. You know, even if they was on the other side. You know what I'm saying? And we was doing what we were doing, but at the time then we was shooting at each other.
Yeah.
And growing up in that type of environment, man, I'm gonna tell you, man, it prepare you for a whole array of things. If you're gonna be the super criminal, or you gonna be the super guy that's trying to get out. And a lot of people ain't had the resources to get out.
Real
But
talk.
the school, but shit, by 8th grade, it was determined if you was gonna get out of high school or not.
Yeah.
And man, back then for black people, man, it was hard. It was hard as hell, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of my friends gone for the 80s, man. The 80s was rough.
Tell us about 80s in the Gardens.
You
How was
know,
that?
that's when that black gangster disciple shit, it was happening. And man, I seen some real cats come up out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause you can't be fake and phony with it. You gonna get your card checked. Period.
Real talk. Real talk.
You know, back then, you know, the mob always been big. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of cats, they was more just to be a part of something. And keep in mind, this is a criminal entity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to be a part of a criminal entity that breeds fear. Because it does breed fear. And shit. You know, it was a movement. But see, a lot of cats didn't. A lot of my close family, they don't know this, but my people that's older in my generation knows this. My uncle Didi Ho, that was Larry Hoover's rappy.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And growing up around them, because when Didi came home, everybody thought the old man was coming home too.
Yeah.
You know, and that's when that shit happened. It was some shit happened. I grew up in the hundreds. And I'm gonna tell you, the hundreds, when Pops had the city, we had the city. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was the worst move that the old man could have ever had done by allowing him to get the city. I'm just gonna say it, because from that became the further incarceration of Larry Hoover. By Pops having the city. You know, real talk.
What do you mean by that?
Because if you know the story, I mean, it's on A&E. I mean, as far as the rise and fall of the Gangster Disciples, man, if it weren't for the guys, and I know these guys personally, I don't want to say their names, but the ones who did it, who killed the informant. I know these guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the one who did it, it didn't have to go like that, because it was a fucked up time, and it was a fucked up situation, and the police knew everything motherfucker was doing. So, by them killing the informant, that got Larry locked up because he got it on videotape, on the ID at the fucking, what prison was that?
Was it Statesville?
No, Statesville, Dixon, Illinois. Yeah.
Yeah, people always talk about that in that case, in the infamous badge with the.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man.
With the microphone,
I'm gonna tell you. The man had a vision, because if anything about that vision, man, from the blueprint, it tells you. It don't tell you how to be a super criminal, you know, that bravado type motherfucker. No, it teaches you how to be a man. There's nothing in the teachings that teach anyone to be about a criminal at all. It teaches you how to be a man.
True.
And, you know, I got a million stories, man. You know, it just, shit, I'm laid back now, chilling.
Yeah.
You know, I did my time on the streets, and I did my time in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? And,
Real talk.
And I see a lot of things that a person who didn't have to go through it's a million guys like me, but they see things differently than the average person who ain't never had to deal with that type of tragedy in their life, when they have to have everything shut down for them, and they got to go listen to somebody else tell them when to go eat and when to go do anything. And you locked in a cage, man, and when you being locked in a cage, you come out with a different mentality.
Yeah, it's tough.
Than the average guy. You know, they ain't felt that before. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When they feel that, the first thing they think is, man, what did I do? Mm-hmm. What did I do? How do I get out of here? But it's too late then.
Man, you in here.
It's too late.
You just got to sit back and do your time.
Man, I done seen so many cats crying for their mamas. And the favorite term was, I'm not supposed to be here. What you were doing and what did you do to get here?
Yeah.
You know, that's the biggest thing in the world right now, man. It's one word, and it'll change about everybody's life, and it's called accountability. Accountability. If you can take account for the actions that you do, man, you'll be a better person, because then you got a choice of either you want to be an asshole or not.
Real talk.
You know, it's real talk.
Pretty much. I heard that a lot coming up.
Accountability.
Yeah, you gotta have accountability.
Man, let me tell you, my son's sitting right here next to me right now. When I got to joint, he was 15 years old. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And see, my wife, his mother, she was the champion. That's why I say she's the strongest woman I know. And, you know, my wife raised her sisters, her brothers, and her kids.
Damn.
You know, and when I got home, you know, he ain't no way in hell he could have got all the attention that he should have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because she had to share so much with give a piece of her to all these other kids, man. So when I got home, you know, my son, he was A little weird. That's what I'm gonna say. Just a little weird. It was noticeable that I knew that I had to really get deep into his life. Really, I mean, dig deep in there.
When he say weird, he mean I was outside. I had a lot of friends outside, and I was always outside.
Yeah.
I was an outside kid. I was
Hey,
a real
but I ain't gonna lie.
project baby.
Hey, I done had the best time of my life since I came home from the joint.
Yeah.
This has been the best time of my life, man. I'm telling you, I've been blessed so much.
Real talk.
You know, and I did a lot of praying, man. I did a lot because I was in the Max Penitentiary down in Menard, Illinois, man. And it's more. That's where motherfuckers go, man. That ain't never coming home.
Straight up.
Man.
I got homies down now.
And to come home, and man, I need some water or something, man. Let me see that. Hey, look, to come home, man. You know, I came home, and it's weird, man, because, you know, my outdate is 2034.
All right.
2034.
And I came to the crib. And let me tell you how significant this is, right? Because when I first got down there, you know, it's already dictated what you're gonna be about in the dope. You know, the police ran the show, and Doc World, the niggas ran that world too. Now you're gonna have a crossroads coming to your life, because my crossroad wasn't yet. My crossroad came after I got sentenced. I got to where I'm gonna be, and when I got down there, you know, it's like, fuck, just like you just here. This gonna be your career for the next 20-something years.
Damn.
Now, how much they give you originally?
I had 64 years, and 64 years in 2001. I got sentenced to 64 years. Yes, I did. Thank you. And I'm gonna tell you, man, my crossroad was when I was in the cell, right? I was in the cell with a stone. Now this was this particular Black Pea stone. His name was John Burnham. Not was. I say was in the past tense because I'm going back in history. But his name is John Burnham, and he's a prince for the Black Pea Stone Nation. Yeah, from Motown. My man, this man saved my life.
That's incredible.
You know what I'm saying? This was my celly. So my crossroad came when the guys came over there to get me, because it's very unheard of for me to be in a cell with him and him, or vice versa. So they come to get me to come around the corner to the West House. Man, I'm gonna tell you, man, when them guys came and got me, you know what I told my guys? I said, man, I'm straight. They was like, man, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And me and Pops, you know, we had that relationship. Because in the county jail, I spent 5 years in Cook County Jail, man.
Yeah.
And in the county, right, whenever he was ready to gamble, he'd come get me for them play them cards, man. And sometimes, man, I'll be broke than a motherfucker, but I know these fucking cards.
Yeah.
And he'll come get me. Now, the moles used to be mad, the guys used to be mad, man, why y'all, nigga, this ain't got shit to do with none of that.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Two niggas getting their hustle on.
Yeah.
And when we won, he made sure I was straight. So when I get out of receiving down in the joint, I go in the cell, and it's my man, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Pops. Because when I met him on the writ deck in Cook County, man. And when I got down to the joint and I got out of receiving, man, I was going to cell with this cat. And immediately, my defenses came down because I knew him.
Right.
And, man, you know, when the doors roll, you know, I'm out on yard with the guys. You know what I'm saying? And man, when I got down to Menard, it was 2 board members down there, Legs Diamond and Face.
Yeah.
Yeah. And shit, they had it, man, they had that shit on lock. And by me staying in the cell with Pops one night, me and this cat was talking. And Pops was like, Pep, man, let me see your emotional discovery. It's everything that's dealing with your whole court case.
Yeah.
And he sat there that night, and he read that motherfucker. And that next morning, he was like, Pep. I'm like, what's up? He was like, man, you got action. I'm like, whoa.
Right.
What the fuck are you talking? I have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You know, I'm already, I'm
Half
dealing with what the fuck I'm down here for. You know what I'm saying? I'm gone.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, Pep. You know what I'm saying? They arrested you bogus. They convicted you bogus. And I'm going to show you how they did it. Man, I tell you what, man, in about 3 months after he told me this, man, I was back in Cook County Jail.
Damn.
In 3 months.
That's what's up.
Man, when I got done with Cook County Jail, man, when I got back to the joint, I only owed them 7 years.
Yeah, did that.
Nigga, I knocked them, when it hit me out, I started off with 64. By the time I got done with these court cases, man, I was down to 7 years.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing for sure.
And
Yeah.
motherfuckers, I grew up thinking was my opposition.
We're the ones that help you out.
Was the ones that gave me my life back. So how can I look at any other black man and call him my op?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Because at the end of the day, we black.
And that was just me, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I used to fuck with anybody that fucked with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Lil Bo Dilly, the chief of the Traveling Vice Lords, man, that dude was my man.
Yeah.
Man, when them guys stabbed me up in the county jail, man, and I got over to where he was when I left the hospital, Bo was at my door. And he pepped, man, I brought you some food and some weed, man.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? And that's fucked up what them dudes did to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when it's at wartime, you got to accept this type of shit.
Yeah.
You know, this is what happens.
Yeah.
You know, ain't no bitching and whining about none of that. This is life you chose.
Yeah.
You got to get out how you live.
That's it.
You know what? Bottom line. And I'm going to tell you, man, when I got my life back, I knew God heard my prayers.
Yeah.
You know, many days I was on my knees, man, give me a shot. One more shot.
Real tough.
Can't leave me down here like this here. Give me one shot, and he gave it to me, man. Man, I'm married. I got grandkids, man.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in tune with all my kids now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say this is the happiest time in my life was that day I got out of prison.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? I still got love for the guys, man, all day long. I'm a historian with this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's blood ties, period. Real talk, man.
Real talk.
And I love talking to guys, man, because everything you see ain't real. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely
Everything is done for clout. I'm seeing the clown show every day because I see out of different eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you participate in the clowns, you part of the circus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a big circus going on right now. And you got to figure out what role you want to play.
Yeah.
As a black man and what's going on in society, you got to figure out what your move is going to be for you and your family.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck what Mary, Bob, Dylan, all them motherfuckers doing. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Because they ain't going to come pay your rent. They ain't going to come make sure you got some food.
Real talk.
They going to sit back and talk about your ass. Real talk. They going to talk about your ass. So it's about making your families grow together. You know, if people inside if they're not mad at each other, hating on each other, and y'all can all just come together with the same common goal.
Yeah. We'll be all right.
Man, I've been watching the Asians do it. I've been watching the Arabs do it. I've been watching these different ethnic groups, man, pull together as a unit.
Yeah. That's real.
You know what I'm saying? And get something real big, and it's going to feed everybody.
Yeah.
Man, they trying to build their country. Saudi Arabia, they trying to build their country, like, compact. But, you know what I'm saying, better, more advanced. They're trying to build a whole new city and just put everything in, like, one long-ass, like, look like a Great Wall of China.
Yeah, you talking about the line?
Yeah, the line, that shit crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
But that's that brotherhood shit, you know what I'm saying? They really
Hey, man.
together.
Hey, man, it's everybody come together with the common goal.
Real talk.
That's it.
Man, and I'm telling you, a lot of that type of shit, man, not shit, I'm trying to stop from swearing so much.
No, you all good.
But a lot of that knowledge, man, you will find in the blueprint.
Yeah.
Undergrowth and development.
Yep.
You will find
Growth and
everything is all positive.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But society made it an entity where that it's negative because they only show you the negative parts of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they made everything look all what it is and what it is. I mean, motherfucker, it don't matter what ethnic group is you. You know what I'm saying? If you want to take, because we came about taking care of our community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't like how people that was getting down on us.
Yeah.
And what you do, you made it look ugly.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? You made it look ugly, so now it look fucked up.
Yeah.
It's a man, shit.
Real talk. Real talk. So what's going on with the Cannabis Critic? Well, how'd you come about that?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So me and my creative mind. You know, I'm always trying to find something new.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to have my hands in everything if I can. You know what I'm saying? I can't just be sitting still doing one thing. I get bored.
Real talk.
But I always post videos of me and Pop smoking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I only post the funny part, which would be him choking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And there's been plenty of viral moments. There's been plenty of moments where people like,
right.
man, look,
That's
we
right.
need to see more of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need more of this. So, you know, over the course of time, I've been thinking about it. Then I finally came out of that shit. I was like, you know what, Pops, let's do it.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying? It's a way to be able to tell your story and, you know, get some notoriety off of it. Maybe put yourself in different environments and be able to tell your story as well. So,
Side note, when I was being recorded, I did not know that I was being recorded.
Right.
So the whole time I got videos out there of me choking that I didn't even know it was even existed. So one day we was out over at Hyde Park. We pulling up one of his little buddy crib. And he knew me, and I ain't never seen this boy before day in my life. He was like, Pops, I gotta come over there and kick it with you.
We don't smoke, we don't...
I'm like, Meechie, who the hell is this motherfucker?
I done put Pops on the internet about 100 times already.
Yeah,
And every time it was a success. So it was like,
don't even do it.
you know what I'm saying? Everybody getting this YouTube money. I need some too. You know what I'm saying? Bust it down, YouTube.
Yeah.
I need that.
Get that money. Get that motherfucking money, man.
Straight up.
With it. There's nothing wrong with
Yes,
it.
sir.
Doing what you love.
We got more than just that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right now, I got a consulting firm called Real Execs. Right now, I'm working with an artist named Tookie Justin, and he's doing very well. His 5 streams, his following, everything. He's just a real talented individual. So I'm behind that. I got a blunt brand. Me and Tone, we behind a blunt brand called Onlee Leafz. You know what I'm saying? You can follow it. You can follow the Instagram. It's ONLEE _ LEAFZ Leafz.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Black owned brand. You know what I'm
Onlee
saying?
Leafz,
The
baby.
Onlee Leafz.
Made in the hood. Can't get this nowhere else.
For sure.
You
So
know?
make sure y'all...
But I got my hands in a lot, man.
Man, y'all gonna love Cannabis Critics.
I'm like,
y'all gonna love this
I'm
shit.
like the young Dame Dash mixed with a little bit of Spike Lee.
So y'all like, you know, talking about different weeds or like y'all...
Oh no, so what is gonna be on has go is, so we go through at least 3 strands per episode. So basically he go try all 3 strands and basically just give a brief description about each one. Tell you if it's a thumbs up or thumbs down. And
it's only the hottest ones, man. You know, I got a good rapport with some real good cannabis purveyors, proprietors.
Yeah.
and y'all gonna get a good laugh too, cause he go choke for y'all.
Hey,
it ain't an act.
Look, it's not the basis on me choking. And one day I'm gonna tell, hey, look,
It's not an
tune
act.
in,
It's not an act.
tune in to Cannabis Critics, then you understand, and you will find out
You can follow y'all can follow the Instagram.
why I
too.
choke on that
Came
one.
across some bad weed.
Man, hell yeah, I came out, man, tune in to Cannibus Critics, and you will hear it was recently.
Yeah.
When I was down in the Bahamas.
Was you choking?
It was the ugliest reef I ever seen in my life, man.
Yeah.
And I was so thirsty, man. I smoked that shit. But listen, it got me and my wife high as a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's how that Caribbean weed is.
Smoking that earth weed thing.
I mean, it looked. I was like, it looked like weed, but goddamn, I need to smoke this shit
That's
right
the
now to
weed
find out.
They found that floating in the ocean.
Man, that shit got me. It got me till I got back down to Miami.
Damn.
When I got to Miami, oh Lord,
Some good shit.
I want to go down so bad.
I got a cousin who live off South Beach. His name is Pierre.
Shout out Pierre.
And
Shout out P.
shout out Pierre. Hey, look, I went over to my cousin's crib from the hotel because my wife and her sister, they rented this condo, bro, with like 3-bedroom condo that we gonna spend the night in, then go get on a plane and come back to Chicago the following day. Man, I'm like, look, I'm going over Pierre's crib. He said, come on, I'm gonna get me some weed.
Real talk.
That was kicking it.
For $50, man, and it's a dude in his building, bro. He came downstairs, he was like, hey, what you got? I said, I got $50. He was like, all right, take this and take this. Each one of them was about a 7. I'm like, all right, was it to choose from or?
You're like, no, these you.
Them you. I'm like, man, look here, man. I rolled me about 2 blunts. Next thing you know, I'm walking on South Beach, man.
Beautiful, right?
I'm walking on South Beach. And my cousin took me to this joint called Wet Willie's.
Yeah, I love Wet Willie's.
Wet Willie's, man, this is my first day. Look, I went in there, man. I got it.
Wet Willie.
And they had these front, you know what's them, shit, like the frozen drinks.
Daiquiris.
They were like, they in a big ass cup.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
Hey, look, so I'm getting mad. I'm like, God damn, this motherfucker good, right?
Drinking it down.
Look, look, he told me he on the phone because you know he do that. He got his own little auto service shit, right? My cousin Pierre, so he like, cuz slow down, that shit get you fucked up. I'm like, man, this shit, it's hot. This shit too good.
Man.
I smacked it. Man, I'm like, oh shit.
I'm drunk as hell.
Pass out. I done seen it happen.
And then with no Uber coming to South Beach to take me from where I was back to the condo.
Damn.
We had to walk to his crib to get up. They ain't getting nobody. The Uber man don't like picking people up on South Beach.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I want to go. I got to visit.
Yeah. South Beach is beautiful. I love Miami.
Man, I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. And I'm going to tell you, it's different. It's different.
It's different. It's definitely
Miami, Florida is Look,
Definitely.
I swear to God, here's my right-hand guy. I told my wife and her sister, we standing outside the Doubletree, Hilton Doubletree, and we were waiting on the Uber to come. I'm like, all right, look, I can't hold this shit in. I'm like, babe, I don't mean this in no disrespect. I have never seen so many asses that look so good down here in my life.
Because they all colors. All races.
But everybody had a nice ass.
Everybody got a cannon out there.
And I'm like, I know it's not me. Y'all see this shit. I know y'all see it.
Right.
Ain't never been in Miami.
They was like, I see the shit too.
And you be like, man, I don't care if it's plastic or not. It's really nice.
Man, everybody, man, that
It's
doctor
really
they
nice.
got, man.
And they be
Old ladies.
Man.
Old ass ladies. This bro is 1,000 years old.
walking around
Nice
Publix.
ass.
Dusty.
Walking around Publix. Old as
Dusty
hell.
boss.
And you see cakes hanging out everywhere.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Publix.
Shout out to who fuck Publix.
The grocery store.
Oh, Publix. Yeah. Nigga, I went to the, they got a thrift store.
Yeah.
right down the street from the hotel. They thrift stores not like our thrift store.
Yeah.
They got new shit
Yeah.
in the thrift store.
Because they wear the one and done. Fresh as hell. Money different in Miami, man.
It is.
You either got it or you don't. You could definitely tell who got it.
And you would spend money real fast.
It's expensive like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Them two daiquiris I was telling you we bought, that shit was $48. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. My son would tell you I'm the cheapest motherfucker on the
It's
planet.
more expensive than California, Hollywood.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't never had no damn icy that was $24 icy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Cali. Cali had, but Miami. That's it.
Okay.
All this shit expensive, man. Chicago is high. No, New York is high.
Yeah,
You want to talk about high? You get a studio apartment for $1,200 a month, and you can't find nothing less.
Shit.
That's
You
crazy.
know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Yeah, I'd rather be in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be nowhere else.
Yeah.
I left. I've been other places, but
I'm gonna tell you, if
Where
you're
you
not
at?
from Chicago and you try to come to Chicago,
Atlanta.
you would move totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
wouldn't-
mean, every time I left and went somewhere else, I just got bored with the situation.
that's what they say. They be like, I hate it. Come right back. That's
It's
South
like-
Texas.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good when you want to stay out the way.
They don't ever come
No,
back.
I know people from Texas that
They
move
came
back. Yeah.
And see,
Well, yeah,
everyone says that when they say they want to leave Chicago, go somewhere else. They go to somewhere where somebody else said, let's go down to Houston, let's go down to Dallas, let's go down to Atlanta.
Influence.
Man, you ain't never hear the people say, man, carry your ass to Seattle, Washington, and it'll change your life.
No. But I know you went there though. How was
I'm
your...
telling you, that's what I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
You Seattle, I mean, I've been to a few places in this United fucking States.
Yeah.
And my top three, the number one would be Seattle, Washington.
Why would you
Yes.
say that?
Because everybody think that it's cold there and it's
It's
not.
rainy.
It rains in the winter instead of snowing. It
I've been out
rains,
once.
Yeah.
and it's in the valley.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once you come through the mountains, through Spokane,
Yeah.
and you come through a valley, bro, and you down there where the Puget Sound is, bro. And shit. For your single man, I mean, it's a new, because everything is new. Everything is new, meaning from the structures, everything. Even it's so liberal, whereas that shit, you go up there and you next thing you know, you marry an Asian woman.
Yeah, that's because you're getting close to.
And now here in Chicago, ain't nowhere else. You know how hard it is for a black man here in Chicago to meet and date an Asian woman?
Yeah.
The two cultures wouldn't even
What is
accept
it,
it.
the British Columbia?
See, it's 45 minutes from Canada.
Yeah.
And bro, I'm gonna tell you, man, I used to go up to Vancouver,
freaky
British,
over
Vancouver, Canada.
Vancouver.
Yeah.
Shout out Vancouver.
Yeah, shout out Vancouver, cuz.
I heard of that.
No. Look, I'm gonna tell you. Well,
Shout out Vancouver.
what the younger me would be excited about Vancouver, can see, I can put it that way,
Yeah.
would be that up there prostitution was legal. So if a brother ain't never had a French Canadian woman, then there's more to life.
Gotta
Till you get that,
Get you one.
man.
That's where all the new beaches at.
Canada got it going on.
Yeah.
I've been around that way. Cause I used to, I drive trucks. And shit.
Yeah.
I've been around there. I've been up there a few times to Washington, Montana. I've been all 48 drivable states.
Damn.
Yeah, I've been around this motherfucker. I've been all the wicked places in the United States.
What's your favorite wicked place in the United States?
To drive to Salt Lake City, Utah.
That's random as hell. I wouldn't
You
ever
gotta go. That's what I'm saying.
like.
There,
Just
I
to
think
kick
it's
it in
so-
or just to go to?
if I was to take a trip somewhere, it'd be
We got a whole bunch of
Aspen.
new
I
ones
go to
tonight.
Aspen. I go to Salt Lake City, or I go to Portland.
And see, everything he just named
It's on the West
is
Coast
in the
right
Pacific Northwest,
Yeah.
man. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man, a lot of cats don't know
I
it.
go to all them places.
there. Okay, so we be looking at.
Man, you could take your family, man, and I guarantee you, if you're a single person, it's gonna blow your mind.
Man, look.
Now, if you with a family, they ain't gonna want to come back.
So you ever heard about the Salt Flats? Salt Flats.
I heard of
So
them.
when you getting out of Utah and you going into Nevada,
Yeah.
all that shit used to be water.
Yeah.
That's where it's Salt Lake City. They got all the ionized salt flats.
Yeah.
So you ever see them commercials where it's like the jet cars driving, like in the desert? Those salt flats. They had like salt flat parties. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you'll be driving on 80 at night, and you'll see a bunch of neon lights and shit everywhere. They be having salt flat parties.
Yeah, I seen one of them on TikTok.
That's why I say,
didn't know that was where they was at. It was like the Burning Man, and they had it was all
Salt Lake City, Utah, going into Nevada. That's one of my favorite places.
So what is it like at nighttime Salt Lake City?
I mean, shit, you see the sky.
Cold.
Yeah, I'm
Woodsy. It's woodsy.
I'm looking for like a lit.
No, look, when you in the mountains, when you up there in the mountains, it's a different type of cold. You know what I'm saying?
It feel like it is outside right now.
It don't feel like what it feel like outside. It don't feel nothing like that, because it was 40 degrees and I had a t-shirt and shorts. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different type of cold when you're in the mountains. It's the air different.
Yeah, it's thinner air. It's thinner air. Yeah.
So I like it. You know what I'm saying? Like scenic as hell.
Yeah.
You see all type of shit out there. Yeah.
Aspen.
Shit, yeah.
Aspen, yeah.
Going snowboarding?
No, I ain't. But they call it the summit. I've been through that twice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
So what made it wrong? Just the nature of it, or like the
everything.
The
I mean, shit. You go up there, you see, and you in a mountain. You never seen some shit like that before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being from the hood. Yeah. You know, it's a little city, a little town, in the crate of a mountain at the very top. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never been that high up before, nigga. Your ears go pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
that's crazy.
I've been through that. I definitely pay to go there and stay there for a week or two. For sure.
I want to. It's this resort in Wyoming.
I wouldn't take no trips to Wyoming. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No.
Because they got 80-mile-per-hour winds. Man.
Damn, that's fierce. That's strong as hell.
Yeah, you'll go there.
As far as the north up there, you got a couple spots. Billings, Montana.
Yeah, I stayed in Wyoming before.
Yeah.
It's a lot of just like
2 nights.
Yellowstone. I stayed in Yellowstone.
I lived out there.
I like people too much.
I stayed out there like a couple nights out there.
That's crazy.
In Yellowstone. Yeah.
That's wild. I couldn't imagine being in Yellowstone.
Yeah, Yellowstone crazy. That shit look wild.
Yeah.
I've been to Vegas though, man. That's one of my wildest places.
Yeah, Vegas. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know about Vegas because I ain't never been.
Really? That's crazy.
Man, remember I had a situation going on that that hindered moving around like that.
Yeah, true. So.
Yeah.
But, Vegas lit.
Yeah.
And my wife, she been saying, "Baby, I'm gonna get you to Vegas."
It's lit. It's lit. Definitely.
I gotta go back. Vegas, one of them places that's like
you gotta visit again.
Yeah,
right.
It's emotional. This probably be my 4th time.
Then they always
I get all the weird vibes from the West Coast down south. Southern.
The South.
Southern,
I mean, the South. I mean, shout out to the people down south.
Yeah.
But the Scout for a northerner and the South, it don't go together.
It don't go together.
No.
That's what they say.
But I can visit, but I can't.
And you gonna learn life, man. You gotta stay in your lane.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
But I like their racism though. It's different.
Yeah. I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's politics.
I like their racism.
It's politics on the West. It's real politics. It's like you gotta stay with your people.
Yeah.
For real. It's really.
Or know how to dance. You gotta know how to dance. When I say dance is you gotta know how when you're dealing with the Caucasian people, you gotta know how to move around.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta know the lingo. And they gotta, first thing you gotta do, you gotta get them at ease. So you gotta show them a sign that, basically your palms up, I mean you know how.
Yeah.
And once, they get once they show you the attention to allow themselves to be in ease.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been
and then you'll be able to dance around.
Yeah.
To your agenda now.
Real talk.
Because now you able to move without all eyes on you.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, it's
I
not.
feel
It's
like
not
it'd be a lot of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people like rub people wrong and not knowing that they rub people wrong.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Couple of the listeners, they said, what y'all think about the casinos they building in Harvey and Hazel Crest?
money.
They trying to.
Money.
I mean, look at the foreclosure, the home foreclosure prices over there. Look at all the abandoned homes.
Ain't no money coming in there.
You can probably value like a decent block for $20.
Yeah, they finna bring some money to that way.
Hey,
That's
look,
like robbing.
well, hear me out. But you know what I'm saying? When I said money, think about it. Really think about it. The community that's going into, okay, that community is gonna change.
Yeah.
They finna buy people out their home.
People are finna buy those lots.
They finna buy people
And
out
they
their
finna
home.
build hotels and stuff around there.
Condos and shit.
It's going on right now. You see how quick they built Amazon on 159th?
See how quick they building the casino right here?
Yes.
Portillo's? That's crazy.
I'm gonna be in that motherfucker.
Yes, I'm being there.
Man.
They got a pool in there, you know, a Liverpool. They say they got nice.
saying?
It's gonna be like downtown hotel rooms inside the casino.
All this right here in the suburb. See, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. We gotta invest.
You can live in the
Gambling
city
is legal.
or you can live in the burbs.
Yeah.
A lot of
Shout
money
out
is
points
coming to
back.
these suburbs, man.
Yeah.
A lot of bread.
Yeah. Yeah. You better get you a piece of land and sit on it.
Man.
Yeah.
A lot of money is coming south of 95th.
That's what they don't want us to have, land. You know what I'm
Gotta have
saying?
land.
Got it. And see,
The rulers of the country.
that's what I was talking about. Blessings, bro. Blessings.
Yeah.
Blessings, bro.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
It's monopoly.
Yes, that too. But
It's
you
monopoly.
you gotta want it. In the morning, and you gotta get up and get it.
I ain't gonna lie. I be thinking about, like, you know, a lot of the streets that named after people like Cornell and Van Bruin. And, man, them niggas came over here and bought up all the land. Burnham,
Pullman,
Pullman, you know what I mean, with the railroads. Like, niggas was getting real money. I just want to be
you know that
they had a mindset in a bag at that time to be like,
Because they knew they had a vision. They had a vision of not what's going on right now, but how it's gonna look from 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now. When I'm dead and gone, my generation, what I'm gonna leave them, the legacy I'm gonna leave them.
Yeah.
They had that vision. That's what people need. That's what people starting to grab onto now.
Real talk.
You know, it's your legacy. Yeah. Real. What is you gonna leave here when you leave this place? What are you gonna leave here for your kids and their kids and their kids?
Yeah. Besides bills.
right, that.
Dead.
We still gotta bury you.
Right.
Gotta pay for you after you gone. We still gotta build.
Man.
Getting life insurance at 6.
Yeah. That's why you gotta get. I want to get.
And it starts with your mindset.
Yeah.
You know, it starts with your mindset.
Yeah. Wealth is a mindset.
Yeah.
Sure. Health is wealth. You know what I mean? So you gotta stay focused.
And how that drive.
So you can grow and develop.
There it is. There it is right there.
Yeah, man. So before we get up out of here, because we're looking at the clock, I know it's about that time. Cannibus Critic. What's the handles? Where they can find y'all at?
So you can look the Cannabis Critic profile up at Cannabis_Critic 93. You can find the Onlee Leafz brand at Onlee _Leafz with a Z.
For sure.
Hey man, it's been a ball sitting here chopping up with y'all guys, man.
Yeah, man.
Good talk.
For sure.
Life a lot.
We got DJ Dynamite in the building.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? We got Tone Diesel in the building.
Tone, I heard the man play.
Make sure you get
I heard the man get out.
Onlee Leafz.
Sure, man. Appreciate that.
Onlee Leafz. R.I.P. Boss Chav, R.I.P. the Bucks, R.I.P. the Ron,
All the guys.
R.I.P. all the guys.
Man, I love y'all,
Free all the
people.
guys. Love y'all. Y'all be blessed and be prosperous, man. Support to the listeners. We back.
That was cool.
Let's get it.
Like we never love.